block and cylinder head is this right here?
So this is a BMW N55. It came in the 135, 335.
Okay.
6-cylinder, single turbo. Very similar to the N54, which is twin turbo. What we've done, normally they have rough cast ports in the cylinder head, but we've, on our 5-axis Centroid, we've come up with a port design in port and polish. They take an exhaust like in the same Centroid machine, we've also added a deck plate to strengthen the top of the cylinder ports. And then those holes that you see are to increase the heat transfer from the core.
Okay, so normally it's a total open deck design, and you guys machine this part that fits into here then? Exactly. Around the cylinder bars? Okay, so that just kind of makes the block more rigid then, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
It allows you to really put more power through the motor without stressing the top of the cylinder.
Yeah.
Here's an Ati Damper. These engines are kind of notorious for serpentine belt wrapping and just getting sucked into the motors. The factory dampers leave a lot to be desired. Factory tensioners need to be replaced more often than average. So the ATI damper does a better job than the factory damper.
Okay. Anything done at the bottom end? I see you got the mirror down here and your.
Oh, we have forged rod and piston combinations for this motor. Pretty much every BMW motor.
Okay. So that's all you're trying to show with the mirror then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What's that blue one right there? What's that from?
Blue one.
Is that an S62?
M62.
Okay.
Same family of motors, but it originally did not come with individual throttle bodies.
Oh, okay.
They were adapted.
So this would have been like a 540 then, huh?
Yeah, 540, 740.
Yeah.
X5.
X5, yeah. 4 liter. 4 or 4.4 liter, I forget.
They went from 3 liter all the way up to 4.8.
4.8, okay.
The S62 was a 5 liter.
5 liter, yeah. Yeah, that was a hot motor. That had the individual throttle bodies, I remember, and
we
had like 405 horsepower.
For individual throttle bodies to adapt to these motors.
Okay. And it's a beautiful looking engine, especially with those valve covers. I want to use it as a coffee table or something. What's going on here?
Over here we have the new S550 Mustang ring and pinion.
Okay.
Different ratios, and they're isotropic finished. And they're machined on a very expensive grinder that does a better job than your standard machine.
Yeah? Okay.
This is a very important part for E46 M3 owners. This is a Vanos Exhaust Hub. They're very prone to failure from the factory, but we increase the diameter of these two tabs so that they won't break.
Okay. I know my friend, he rebuilt he replaced all the seals on his Vanos, and
the
so it wasn't hard. It's just a lot of work to do it all.
Yeah. Bolts sometimes come loose on them, but also the scarier failure is the Vanos hub exhaust side.
Shcrick cams.
Shcrick cams for N is a Nancy 54 motor. These are for a 997 turbo. And these are cool. These are DLC coated rocker arms for air-cooled 911s.
Oh, okay.
Which, they have problems with wear on the pads, and they also have problems cracking on the adjustment end. So we're excited about these, and air-cooled 911 owners should be very excited about them too.
Yeah, okay. And you got a dry sump conversion for something here too, huh?
Yeah, this is for E92 M3
Okay, so the S65, that's the 4 liter one then.
Yeah, 4 liter. We have stroker cranks for it, take it up to 4.6 liters.
Really? 4.6, nice, okay. Yeah, that's the one thing I heard about that engine. It was a screamer, but it didn't have as much low-end grunt as like the S65 or.
Yeah, it's more fun as a screamer, I think.
Yeah, I've never driven one personally. Driven an E46 M3.
They have thin rod bearings though. Same with the S54.
Yeah, I heard that the tolerances are too tight so that it wears out.
It's more about the bearing surface area is less than previous engines, less friction. But they wear out faster, so you have to replace them. Whereas, maybe like a Honda bearing, which is really thick, wears a lot slower than the BMW S motors.
Gotcha. Okay. And those transaxle or the transmissions and sequential boxes, I mean, you have there?
We have.
You manufacture those, or is that another company that's here with you?
We're the North American distributor for samsonas motorsport transmissions.
Okay.
So you're looking at Nissan GTR sequential gearbox, Subaru STI, Mitsubishi Evolution, as well as universal H pattern dog boxes that you can adapt to LS, Ford, BMW. Just with all you need is your own bell housing, and then it has a separate input shaft to mate up to whatever style motor you have.
Okay, so these ones that are round, these are custom designed by this company then?
Yeah.
These aren't just retrofitted?
Well, the Subaru STI is retrofitted into the factory casing. There's BMW options that are retrofitted into factory housings to follow the regulations of the racing series.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But this, for example, is a sequential gearbox mated to the R32 through 34 GTR parts.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was looking at this when I first saw it. I had no idea what it was. I thought it was an electric motor first. So
yeah, it looks similar.
And then in the case down there, you just got some crankshafts and each stroker kits, or?
Yeah, all these cranks are stroker cranks, starting with S14 2.5 liter. And we have S54 3.5 liter.
Nice.
Then you have S65 4.6 liter and M50 3.5 liter.
Okay.
So you can get like a deal of parts. You know, and then maybe we could do the labor later.
I don't think there's any other company that's doing these. This is a race seat side mount bracket. Typically they're bent to form them, but these are custom extrusion, so they can be made out of a stronger 6061 aluminum instead of the weaker aluminum that is able to be bent without cracking.
Oh, okay.
So it's a pretty cool part.
Yeah. Yeah, that is something cool. So, carbon fiber drive shafts, I see too.
Really good for
all kinds of good stuff. Okay. Hey, well, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right.
Yep.